Got it.
Say thee, friend, and thy music, dost thou live by thy tabor?
No, sir, I live by the church.
Art thou a churchman?
No such matter, sir. I do live by the church, for I do live at my house, and my house does stand by the church.
So thou mayest say the king lies by a beggar, if a beggar dwell near him, or the church stands by the tabor, if thy tabor stand by the church.
You have said it, sir, to see this age. A sentence is but a cheval glove to a good wit. How quickly the wrong side may be turned outward.
Nay, that is certain. They that dally nicely with words may quickly make them wanton.
I would therefore, my sister, had no name, sir.
Why, man?
Why, sir, her name's a word, and to dally with that word might make my sister wanton. But indeed words are very rascals, since bonds disgrace them.
Thy reason, man?
True, sir. I can yield you none without words, and words are grown so false, I am loath to prove reason with them.
I warrant thou art a merry fellow, and carest for nothing.
Not so, sir. I do care for something, but in my conscience, sir, I do not care for you. If that be to care for nothing, sir, it would make you invisible.
Art thou not the Lady Olivia's fool?
No, indeed, sir. The Lady Olivia has no folly. She will keep no fool, sir, till she be married. And fools are as like husbands as plichards are to herrings. The husband's the bigger. I am indeed not her fool, but her corrupter of words.
I saw thee late at the Count Orsino's.
Foolery, sir. Does walk about the orb like the sun. It shines everywhere. I would be sorry, sir, but the fool should be as oft with your master as with your mistress. I think I saw your wisdom there.
Nay, and thou pass upon me, I'll no more with you. Hold, there's expenses for thee.
Now Jove, in his next commodity of here, send thee a beard.
By my troth, I'll tell thee, I am almost sick for one, though I would not have it grow on my chin. Is thy lady within?
Would not a pair of these have bred, sir?
Yes, being kept together and put to use.
I would play Lord Pandris of Pyragia, so to bring a Cressida to this trollis.
I understand you, sir. 'Tis well begged.
The matter, I hope, is not great, sir. Begging but a beggar. Cressida was a beggar. My lady is within, sir. I will construe to them whence you came. Who you are, and what you would, are out of my welkin. I might say elements, but the word is overworn.
This fellow is wise enough to play the fool, and to do that well craves a kind of wit. He must observe their mood on whom he jests, the quality of persons, and the time, and like the haggard check at every feather that comes before his eye. This is a practice as full of labor as the wise man's art, for folly that he wisely shows is fit, but wise men folly and quite taint their wit.
Dieu vous garde, monsieur.
Et vous aussi, votre serviteur.
I hope, sir, you are, and I am yours. Yeah, okay, whatever. My aunt.
Will you encounter the house? My niece is desirous you should enter, if your trade be to her.
I am bound to your niece, sir. I mean, she is the list of my voyage.
Taste your legs, sir. Put them to motion.
My legs do better understand me, sir, than I understand what you mean by bidding me taste my legs.
I mean to go, sir, to enter.
I will answer you with gate and entrance, but we are prevented. Most excellent, accomplished lady, the heavens rain odors on you.
That youth's a rare courtier. Reign o'dours. Well.
My matter hath no voice, lady, but to your own most pregnant and vouchsafed ear.
Odors, pregnant, and vouchsafed. I'll get them, all three already.
Let the garden door be shut, and leave me to my hearing. Give me your hand, sir.
My duty, madam, and most humble service.
What is your name?
Cesario, in your servant's name, fair princess.
My servant, sir. 'Twas never merry world since lowly feigning was called compliment. Your servant to the Count Orsino, youth.
And he is yours, and his must needs be yours. Your servant's servant is your servant, madam.
For him, I think not on him. For his thoughts, would they were blanks rather than filled with me.
Madam, I come to whet your gentle thoughts on his behalf.
Oh, by your leave, I pray you, I bade you never speak again of him. But would you undertake another suit? I'd rather hear you to solicit that than music from the spheres.
Dear lady,
Give me leave, I beseech you. I did send after the last enchantment you did hear a ring in chase of you. So did I abuse myself, my servant, and I fear me, you. Under your hard construction must I sit, to force that on you in shameful cunning, which you knew none of yours. What might you think? Have you not set mine honor at the stake, and baited it with all the unmuzzled thoughts that tyrannous heart can think? To one of your receiving enough is shown. A cypress, not a bosom, hideth my heart. So, let me hear you speak.
I pity you.
That's a degree to love.
No, not a grise, for 'tis a vulgar proof that very oft we pity enemies.
Why, then, methinks, 'tis time to smile again. Oh, world, how apt the poor are to be proud. If one should be a prey, how much the better to fall before the lion than the wolf. The clock upbraids me with the waste of time. Be not afraid, good youth, I will not have you, and yet, when wit and youth is come to harvest, you are as like to reap a proper man. There lies your way, due west.
Then westward ho! Grace and good disposition attend your ladyship. You'll nothing, madam, to my lord by me?
Stay, I prithee, tell me what thou thinkest of me.
That you do think you are not what you are.
If I think so, I think the same of you.
Then you think right. I am not what I am.
I would you were as I would have you be.
Would it be better, madam, than I am? I wish it might, for now I am your fool.
Oh, what a deal of scorn looks beautiful in the contempt anger of his lip. A murderous guilt shows not itself more soon than love that would seem hid. Love's night is noon. Cesario, by the roses of the spring, by maidhood, honor, truth, and everything, I love thee so, that, maugre all thy pride, nor wit nor reason can my passion hide. Do not extort thy reasons for this clause, for that I woo, thou therefore hast no cause. But rather reason thus with reason fetter. Love sought is good, but given unsought, better.
By innocence I swear, and by my youth I have one heart, one bosom, and one truth. And that no woman has, nor never none shall mistress be of it, save I alone. And so adieu, good madam. Nevermore will I my master's tears to you deplore.
Yet come again, for thou perhaps mayst move that heart, which now abhors, to like his love.
No, faith, I'll not stay a jot longer.
Thy reason? Give thy reason.
You must needs yield your reason, Sir Andrew.
Mary, I saw your niece do more favours to the Count's serving man than ever she bestowed upon me. I sought the orchard.
Did she see thee the while, old boy? Tell me that.
As plain as I see you now.
This was a great argument of love in her toward you.
Slight, will you make an ass of me?
I will prove it legitimate, sir, upon the oaths of judgment and reason.
And they have been grand jurymen since before Noah was a sailor.
She did show favor to youth in your sight, only to exasperate you, to awake your dormouse valor, put fire in your heart and brimstone in your liver. You should have then accosted her with some excellent jests, fired her from the mint. You should have banged the youth into dumbness. This was looked for at your hand, and this was balked. The double guilt of this opportunity you let time wash off, and you are now sailed into the north of my lady's opinion, where you will hang like an icicle on a Dutchman's beard, unless you do redeem it by some laudable attempt, either of valor or policy.
An't be anyway, it must be with valor, for policy I hate. I had as lief be a brownest as a politician.
Why, then, build me thy fortunes upon the basis of valor. Challenge me the Count's youth to fight with him, hurt him in 11 places, my niece shall take note of it. And assure thyself, there is no love broker in the world can more prevail in man's commendation than woman's report of valor.
There is no way but this, Sir Andrew.
Will either of you bear me a challenge to him?
Go. Write it in a martial hand. Be terse and brief. It is no matter how witty, so it be eloquent and fun of invention. Taught him with license of ink. If thou's him some thrice, it shall not be amiss, and as many as will lie in thy sheet of paper, although the sheet were big enough for the bed of ware in England, set him down. Go about it. Let there be gall enough in the ink. True thou, write with a goose pen, no matter about it.
Where shall I find you?
We'll call thee at the cubiculo. Go.
This is a dear mannikin to you, Sir Toby.
I have been dear to him, lad. Some 2,000 strong, sir.
We shall have a rare letter from him, but you'll not deliver it?
Never trust me, then, and by all means stir on the youth to an answer. I think Oxon and Wainwrights cannot hail them together, for Andrew, if he will open, if you find so much in his liver as will clog the foot of a flea, I'll eat the rest of the anatomy.
And his opposite, the youth, bears in his visage no great presage of cruelty.
Look where the youngest wren of 9 comes.
If you desire the spleen, and will laugh yourself into stitches, follow me. Young Gaul Malvolio is turned heathen, a very renegado. For there is no Christian that means to be saved by believing rightly, can ever believe such impossible passages of grossness. He's in yellow stockings.
And cross-gartered?
Most villainously, like a pedant that keeps a school in the church. I have dogged him like his murderer. He does obey every point of the letter that I dropped to betray him. He does smile his face into more lines than is in the new map with the augmentation of the Indies. You have not seen such a thing as 'tis. I can hardly forbear hurling things at him. I know my lady will strike him. If she do, he'll smile and take it for a great favor.
Bring us where he is.
I would not by my name have troubled you, but since you make your pleasure of your pains, I will no further chide you.
I could not stay behind you. My desire, more sharp than filed steel, did spur me forth, and not all love to see you, though so much as might have drawn one to a longer voyage, but jealousy what might befall your travel. Being skilless in these parts, which to a stranger unguided and unfriended, often prove rough and unhospitable, my willing love, the rather by these arguments of fear, set forth in your pursuit.
Sorry, I can't hear your microphone.
Oh, mine?
Okay. My kind Antonio, I can no other answer make but thanks, and ever oft good turns are shuffled off with such uncurrent pay. But were my worth as in my conscience firm, you should find better dealing. What to do? Shall we see the relics of this town?
Tomorrow, sir. Best first go see your lodging.
I am not weary, and 'tis long tonight. I pray you, let us satisfy our eyes with the memorials and the things of fame that do renown this city.
Would you'd pardon me? I do not without danger walk these streets. Once, in a sea fight, against the Countess' galleys, I did some service, of such note indeed, that were I ta'en here, it would scarce be answered.
Belike you slew great number of his people.
The offense is not of such a bloody nature, albeit the quality of the time and quarrel might well have given us bloody argument. It might have since been answered in repaying what we took from them, which for traffic's sake most of our city did. Only myself stood out, for which, if I be lapsed in this place, I shall pay dear.
Do not then walk too open.
If doth not fit me, hold, sir, here's my purse. In the south suburbs at the Elephant is best to lodge. I will bespeak our diet, whiles you beguile the time and feed your knowledge with viewing of the town. There shall you have me. Okay.
Why I your purse?
Haply your eye shall light upon some toy you have desire to purchase, and your store, I think, is not for idle markets, sir.
I'll be your purse bearer and leave you for an hour.
To the Elephant?
I do remember.
I have sent after him. He says he'll come. How shall I feast him? What bestow of him? For youth is bought more oft than begged or borrowed. I speak too loud. Where's Malvolio? He is sad and civil, and suits well for a servant with my fortunes. Where's Malvolio?
He's coming, madam, but in very strange manner. He is sure possessed, madam.
Why? What's the matter? Does he rave?
No, madam, he does nothing but smile. Your ladyship were best to have some guard about you, if he come. For sure, the man is tainted in his wits.
Go call him hither. I am mad as he, if sad and merry madness equal be. How now, Malvolio?
Sweet lady, ho-ho!
Smilest thou? I sent for thee upon a sad occasion.
Sad, lady? I could be sad. This does make some obstruction in the blood, this cross-gartering. But what of that? If it please the eye of one, it is with me as the very true sonnet is. Please one, and please all.
Why, how dost thou, man? What is the matter with thee?
Not black in my mind, though yellow in my legs. It did come to his hands, and command shall be executed. I think we do know the sweet Roman hand.
Wilt thou go to bed, Malvolio?
To bed? Aye, sweetheart, and I'll come to thee.
God comfort thee, why dost thou smile so, and kiss thy hand so oft?
How you do, Malvolio?
At your request. Yes, nightingales answer daws.
Why appear you with this ridiculous boldness before my lady?
Be not afraid of greatness, 'twas well writ.
What meanest thou by that, Malvolio?
Some are born great,
Ah!
some achieve greatness.
What sayest thou?
And some have greatness thrust upon them.
Heaven restore thee!
Remember who commended thy yellow stockings.
Thy yellow stockings?
And wish to see thee cross-gartered.
Cross-gartered?
Girded thou art made, if thou desirest to be so.
Am I made?
If not, let me see thee a servant still.
Why, this is very midsummer madness. Madam, the young gentleman of the Count Orsino's is returned. I can hardly entreat him back. He attends your ladyship's pleasure. I'll come to him. Good Maria, let this fellow be looked to. Where's my cousin Toby? Let some of my people have a special care of him. I would not have him miscarry for the half of my own dowry.
Oh ho! Do you come near me now? No worse man than Sir Toby to look to me. This concurs directly with the letter. She sends him on purpose that I may appear stubborn to him, for she incites me to that in the letter. Cast thy humble slough, says she. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants. Let thy tongue tang with arguments of state. Put thyself into the trick of singularity, and consequently sets down the manner how. As a sad face, a reverend carriage, a slow tongue, and the habit of some serve note, and so forth. I have learned her, but it is Jove's doing, and Jove make me thankful. And when she went away now, let this fellow be looked to. Fellow, not Malvolio, nor after my degree, but fellow. Why, everything adheres together, that no dram of a scruple, no scruple of a scruple, no obstacle, no incredulous or unsafe circumstance, what can be said? Nothing that can come between me and the full prospect of my hopes. Well, Jove, not I, is the doer of this, and he is to be thanked.
Which way is he, in the name of sanctity, if all the devils of hell be drawn in little, and Legion himself possessed him, yet I'll speak to him.
Here he is. Here he is. How is it with you, sir? How is it with you, man?
Go off. I discard you. Let me enjoy my private. Go off.
Lo, how low! Lo, how hollow the fiend speaks within him! Did not I tell you? Sir Toby, my lady prays you to have a care of him.
Ha ha! Does she so?
Go to. Peace, peace. We must deal gently with him. Let me alone. How do you, Mavolia? How is it with you? What man? Defy the devil. Consider he an enemy to mankind.
Do you know what you say?
Lie you, and you speak ill of the devil, how he takes it at heart. Pray God, he be not bewitched.
Carry his water to the wise woman.
Nay, and it shall be done tomorrow morning if I live. My lady would not lose him for more than I'll say.
How now, mistress?
Oh, Lord!
Prithee, hold thy peace. This is not the way. Do you not see you move him? Let me alone with him.
No way but gentleness. Gently, gently. The fiend is rough and will not be roughly used.
Why, how now, my boarcock? How dost thou chuck?
Sir.
Aye, Biddy, come with me. What, man, 'tis not for gravity to play at cherry pit with Satan. Hang him, thou collier.
Get him to say his prayers, good Sir Toby. Get him to pray.
My prayers, minx.
No, I warrant you. You will not hear of godliness.
Go. Hang yourselves all. You're all idle, shallow things. I'm not of your element. You shall know more hereafter.
No, Toby.
Yeah, he's got to exit. If possible.
Well, yeah, but I have to come back as Maria in like 5 fucking seconds, so I just figured I'd
right.
stick around, but...
Yeah, I know.
It's cool.
It's possible?
If this were played upon a stage...
Okay, I'll...
Okay, what the fuck? Okay, I'll
Jesus
start.
Christ.
Let's go from the top. From the top.
Is possible?
If this were played upon a stage now, I could condemn it as an improbable fiction.
His very genius have taken the infection of the device, man.
Nay, pursue him now, lest the device take air and train, and take.
Why? We shall make him mad indeed.
The house will be the quieter.
Come, we'll have him in a dark room and bound. My niece is already in the belief that he's mad. We may carry it thus, for our pleasure and his penance, till our very pastime tired out of breath. Promise to have mercy on him, at which time we will bring the device to the bar and crown him for a binder of madmen. But see...
More matter for a May morning.
Here's the challenge. Read it. Warrant, there's vinegar and pepper in...
Is it so saucy?
Aye, ist. I warrant him. Do but read.
Give me. Youth whatsoever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good and valiant.
Wonder not, nor admire not in thy mind, Why do call thee so? For I will show thee no reason for it.
A good note that keeps you from the blow of the law.
Thou comes to the Lady Olivia, and in my sight she uses thee kindly, but thou liest in thy throat. That is not the matter I challenge thee for.
Very brief, and to exceeding good sense, less.
I will waylay thee going home, whereas it be thy chance to kill me.
Good.
Thou kill'st me like a rogue and a villain.
Still you keep, oh, the windy side of the law. Good.
Fare thee well, and God have mercy upon one of our souls. He may have mercy upon mine, but my hope is better, and so to look to myself, thy friend as thou used him, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew Agachik. If this letter move him not, his legs cannot, I'll give him.
You may have very fit occasion for it. He is now in some commerce with my lady, and will by and by depart.
Go, Sir Andrew. Scout me for him at the corner, the orchard like a bum bailey. So soon as ever thou seest him, draw, and as thou drawest, swear horrible, for it comes to pass off that terrible oath. With a swaggering accent, sharply twanged off, gives manhood more probation than ever truth itself would have earned him. Away!
Nay, let me alone for swearing.
Now will not I deliver this letter, for the behaviour of the young gentleman gives him out to be of good capacity and breeding. His employment between his lord and my niece confirms no less, therefore this letter, being so excellently ignorant, will breed no terror in the youth. You will find it comes from a clod. But, sir, I will deliver his challenge by a word of mouth, set upon Ivy-Cheek, a notable report of valour, and derive the gentleman, as I know his youth will aptly receive it, into a most hideous opinion of rage, skill, fury, and impetuosity. This will so fright them both, they will kill one another by the look, like cockatrices.
Here he comes with your niece. Give them way till he take leave, and presently after him.
I will meditate the while on some horrid message for a challenge.
I have said too much and to a heart of stone, and laid my honor too unchary out. There's something in me that reproves my fault, but such a headstrong, potent fault it is, that it but mocks reproof.
With the same behavior that your passion bears goes on my master's griefs.
Here, wear this jewel for me. 'Tis my picture. Refuse it not. It hath no tongue to vex you, and I beseech you come again tomorrow. What shall you ask of me that I'll deny, that honor saved may upon asking give?
Nothing but this, your true love for my master.
With mine honor may I give him that which I have already given to you.
I will acquit you.
Well, come again tomorrow. Fare thee well. A fiend like thee might bear my soul to hell.
Gentlemen, God save thee.
And you, sir?
That defence thou hast to take thee to wit of what nature the wrongs are thou hast done him. I know not that thy interceptor, full of desire, bloody as the hunter, attends thee at the orchard end. Dismount thy tuck, be yare in thy preparation, for thy assailant is quick, skilful, and deadly.
You mistake, sir. I am sure no man hath any quarrel to me. My remembrance is very free and clear from any image of offence done to any man.
You'll find it otherwise, I assure you. Therefore, if you take hold your life at any price, betake you to your guard, for your opposite hath in him what youth, strength, skill, and wrath can furnish man with all.
I pray you, sir, what is he?
He is a knight, dubbed with unhatched rapier, and on carpet consideration, but he is a devil in private, for all souls and bodies happy divorce free. And his incensement at this moment is so implacable that satisfaction can be none but by pangs of death and sepulture. And hob nob is his word, gift or take.
I will return again into the house and desire some conduct of the lady. I am no fighter. I have heard of some kind of men that put quarrels purposely on others to taste their valor. Belike, this is a man of that quirk.
Sir, no. His indignation derives itself out of a very competent injury. Therefore, get you on and give him his desire. Back you shall not to the house, unless you undertake that with me, which with as much safety might answer it. Therefore, on, strip your sword stark naked, and meddle you must, that's certain, or forswear to wear iron about.
This is as uncivil as strange. I beseech you do me this courteous office as to know of the knight what my offence to him is. It is something of my negligence, nothing of my purpose.
I will do so. Signor Fabian, stay you by this gentleman till my return.
Pray you, sir, do you know of this matter?
I know the knight is incensed against you, even to a mortar arbitrament, but nothing of the circumstance more.
I beseech you, what manner of man is he?
Nothing of that wonderful promise, to read him by his form, as you are like to find him in the proof of his valor. He is, indeed, sir, the most skilful, bloody, and fatal opposite that you could possibly have found in any part of Illyria. Will you walk towards him? I will make your peace with him if I can.
I shall be much bound to you for it. I am one that had rather go with Sir Priest than Sir Knight. I care not who knows so much of my mettle.
Seen such a Frager. I had a pass with him, rapier, scabbard, and all, and he gives me the stuck in with such a mortal motion that it is never. And on the answer, he pays you as surely as your feet hit the ground. They step. They say he has been cancer to this office.
Poxont, I'll not meddle with him.
Aye, but he will not now be pacified. That inn can scarce hold him yonder.
Plague on it, and I thought he had been valiant and so cunning in the fence. I'll have seen him damned ere I'll have challenged him. Let him let the matter slip, and I'll give him my horse, Great Capulet.
I'll make the motion, stand here, and make a good show on. This shall end without the perdition of souls. Marry, I'll ride your horse as well as I ride you. I have his horse to take up the quarrel. I have persuaded him the youth's a devil.
He is as horribly conceited of him, and pants and looks pale, as if a bear were at his heels.
There's no remedy, sir. He will fight with you for oath's sake. Marry, he has better bethought him of his quarrel. And he finds it now scarce to be worth talking of, therefore draw from the supportance of his vow. He protests he will not hurt you.
Pray God defend me. A little thing would make me tell them how much I lack of a man.
Give ground if you see him furious.
Come, Sir Andrew, there's no remedy. The gentleman will, for his honour's sake, have one bout with you. He cannot by the duel avoid it, but he has promised me, as he is a gentleman and a soldier, he will not hurt you. Come on, to it.
Pray God he keep his oath.
I do assure you 'tis against my will.
Put up your sword. If this young gentleman hath done offence, I take the fault on me. If you offend him, I for him deny you.
You, sir? Why, what are you?
One, sir, that for his love dares yet do more than you have heard him brag to you he will.
Nay, if you be an undertaker, I am for you.
Oh, good, sir. Hold. Here come the...
I'll be with you anon.
Pray, sir, put your sword up, if you please.
Marry will I, sir. And, for that I promise you, I'll be as good as my word. He will bear you easily and reigns well.
This is the man. Do thy office.
Antonio, I arrest thee at the suit of the Count Orsino. You do mistake me, sir.
No, sir, no jot. I know your favor well. Though now you have no sea cap on your head, take him away. He knows I know him well.
I must obey. This comes with seeking you, but there's no remedy. I shall answer it. What will you do, now my necessity makes me to ask you for my purse? It grieves me, much more for what I can do for you, than what befalls myself. You stand amazed, but be comfort. Come on, sir, away! I must entreat of you some of that money.
What money, sir? For the fair you have shown me here, part being prompt by your present oath. I lean and low ability, I'll do something. My having is not much. I'll make vision of my present. Hold, there's half offer.
Will you deny me? Is part of my deserts to your persuasion? Lest that it found a man as upbraid you with kindnesses that I have done for you?
I know, for by you by voiture. Ingratitude more in a man than vainness, fooling drunkenness, you taint of vice, strong corruption, and habits are frail.
Oh, themselves. Come on, sir, pray you go. Let me speak a little. This youth you see here snatched one out of the jaws of death, relieved him with sanctity of love, and his image, which methought did promise most venerable work, did I devotion.
What's that? The time guy. Away.
But how vile and ill proves this. Thou hast bastion, doth feature shame. In is no blemish but none be called default but the unkind. Virtue but the beauty evil. He trunks or cursed by the devil.
This man grows. Away with.
Lead me on.
Thinks his words do from such passion fly that he believes himself. So do not I. Prove true, imagination. Oh, prove true, that I, dear brother, be not taken for you.
Come hither, knight. Come hither, Fabian. We'll whisper o'er a couplet or two with most sexuals.
He named Sebastian. I my brother know, yet living in my glass. Even such and so in favor was my brother, and he went still in the fashion, color, ornament, for him I imitate. Oh, if it prove tempests are kind, and salt waves fresh in love.
A very dishonest sultry boy, and more a coward than a hare. His dishonesty appears in leaving his friend here in necessity and denying him, and for his cowardship asked Fabian.
A coward. A most devout coward. Religious in it.
Slid, I'll after him again and beat him.
Do cuff him soundly, but never draw thy sword.
And I do not...
Come, let's see the event.
I dare lay any money, 'twill be nothing yet.
will you make me believe that I am not sent for you?
Go to, thou art a foolish fellow. Let me be clear of thee.
Well, hold out. No, I do not know you, nor am I not sent to you by my lady, to bid you come, speak with her. Nor your name is not Master Cesaro, nor this is not my nose, either. Nothing that is so.
I prithee, vent thy folly somewhere else. Thou knowest not me.
Vent my folly? He has heard that word of some great man, and now applies it to a fool. Vent my folly? I'm afraid this great lubber, the world will prove a cockney. I prithee now, ungird thy strangeness, and tell me what I shall vent to my lady. Shall I vent to her that thou art coming?
I prithee, foolish Greek, depart from me. There's money for thee. If you tarry longer, I shall give worse payments.
By my troth, thou hast an open hand. These wise men that give fools money get themselves a good report after 14 years' purchase.
Andre.
Now, sir, have I met you again? There's for you.
Why, there's for thee, and there. Are all the people mad?
Hold, sir, or I'll throw your dagger over the house.
This will tell. I tell my lady straight. I will not be in from the coats for 2 pence.
Come on, sir. Hold.
Nay, let him alone. I'll go another way to work with him. I'll have an action of battery against him if there be any law in Illyria. Though I struck him first, yet it's no matter for that.
Let go thy hand.
Come, sir. I will not let you go. Come, my young soldier, put up your iron, you are well fleshed.
I will be free from thee. What wouldst thou now? If thou darest tempt me further, draw thy sword.
What? Nay, then I must have an ounce or two of this malapert blood from you.
Olivia. Lucky.
You still have the Maria?
Lucky, doesn't it? Lucky.
Who's Olivia?
Lucky. Oh no, that guy. The bald guy. The old bald.
But I could do Olivia. Oh wait, no, there he is. Never mind. Alright, please.
Oh, right, do we have him? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, this is me. Yeah, come on.
Hold, Toby. On my life, I charge thee. Hold.
None.
Will it ever be thus, ungracious wretch, fit for the mountains and the barbarous caves, where manners never were preached, out of my sight? Go, roots be gone. I pray thee, gentle friend, let passion slay thou peace, and hear thou there how many fruitless pranks this ruffian hath botched up, that thou hereby mayst smile at this. Thou shalt not choose but go, do not deny. Beshrew his soul for me, he started one poor heart.
What relish is in this? How runs the stream? Or I am mad, or else this is a dream. Let fancy still my sense and let thee sleep. If it be thus to dream, still let me sleep.
Nay, come, I prithee, would thou be ruled by me?
Madam, I will.
Oh, say so.
Nay, I prithee, put on this gown and this beard. Make him believe thou art Sir Topus the curate. Do it quickly, I'll call Sir Toby the whilst.
Well, I'll put it on. I will dissemble myself in it, and I would wear the first that ever dissembled in such a gown. I am not tall enough to become the function well, nor lean enough to be a good student, but to be said an honest man, and a good housekeeper goes as fairly as to say a careful man and a great scholar. The competitors enter.
Joe Leslie, Miss Master Parson.
Oh no, dies Sir Toby. For as the old hermit of Prague, that never saw a pen and ink, very wittingly said to niece of King Korbodok, that is. So I, being Master Parson, am Master Parson, for what is that but that, and is but is.
To him, Sir Topas.
What ho, I say, peace in his prison.
The knave counterfeits well, a good knave.
Who calls there?
Sir Topas, the curate, who comes to visit Malvolio, the lunatic.
Sir Topas. Good Sir Topas, go to my lady.
Out, hyperbolical fiend, how vexest thou this man? Takest thou nothing, ladies?
Well said, Master.
Topas, never was man thus wrong. Sir Topas, do not think I'm mad. They have laid me here in hideous darkness.
Fie, dishonest Satan, I call thee by the most modest terms, for I am one of those gentle ones that will use the devil himself with courtesy. Sayest thou that house is dark?
Hell, Sir Topas.
Why has thy windows transparent as aracandos, and the clear stores toward the south-north are as lustrous as ebony, and yet complainest thou of obstruction?
I'm not mad, Sir Topas. I say to you, this house is dark.
Madman, thou earth! I say there no darkness, but ignorance, in which thou art more puzzled than the Egyptians in their fault.
I say, this house is as dark as ignorance, though ignorance were as dark as hell. And I say, there was never man thus abused. I am no more mad than you are. Make the trial of it in any constant question.
What is the opinion of Pythagoras concerning wild fowl?
That the soul of our grandam might haply inhabit a bird.
What thinkest thou of his opinion?
I think nobly of the soul, in no way approve his opinion.
Very well, remain thou still in darkness. Thou shalt hold the opinion of Pythagoras, or I will allow my of thy wits. I fear to kill a woodcock, lest thou disposes the soul of thy grandam. Very well.
Sir Topas, Sir Topas. Shit. Most exquisite, Sir Topas.
Nay, I am for all watches.
Thou mightest have done this without thy beard and gown, if he sees thee not.
To him in thine own voice, and bring me word how thou findest him. I would he were well rid of this knavery. If he may be conveniently delivered, I would he were. For I am now so far in offence with my niece, that I cannot pursue with any safety the sport of the upshot. Come by and by to my chamber.
Hey, Robin, jolly Robin, tell me how thy lady does.
Fool.
My lady is unkind, Purdy.
Fool.
Alas, why is she so?
Fool, I say.
She loves another. Who calls her?
Good fool, as ever thou wilt deserve well at my hand, help me to a candle and pen, ink and paper. As I am a gentleman, I will live to be thankful thee for it.
Master Malvolio.
Aye, good fool.
Alas, sir, how fell you're besides your 5 wits?
Fool, there was never a man so notoriously abused. I am as well in my wits, fool, as thou art.
But as well? Then you are mad indeed. If you be no better in your wits than a fool.
They have here propertied me, keep me in darkness, send ministers to me, asses, and do all they can to face me out of my wits.
Advice. You watch what you say. The minister is here. Malvolio, Malvolio, thy wits the heavens restore. Endeavour thyself to sleep, and leave thy vain bibble-babble.
Sir Topus!
Maintain no words with him, good fellow. Who I, sir, not I, sir, God be, you, good Sir Topus. Marry, amen. I will, sir, I will.
Fool, 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 I say!
Alas, sir, be patient. What say you, sir? I am sent for speaking to you.
Good fool, help me to some light and some paper. I tell thee, I am as well in my wits as any man in Illyria.
Well a day that you were, sir.
By this hand, I am. Good fool, some ink, paper, and light, and convey what I will set down to my lady. It shall advantage thee more than ever the bearing of letter did.
I will help you to it. But tell me true, are you not mad indeed, or do you but counterfeit?
Believe me, I am not. I tell thee true.
Nay, I'll never believe a madman till I see his brains. I will fetch you license paper and ink.
Fool, I'll requite it in the highest degree. I prithee, be gone.
I am gone, sir, and anon, sir, I'll be with you again, in a trice, like to the old vice, you need to sustain. Ooh, with dagger of lace, in his rage and his wrath, rise. Aha! To the devil. Like a mad lad, hail the nails, dad, adieu, good man devil.
This is the air, this is the glorious sun, this pearl she gave me. I do feel it and see it, and 'tis wonder that enwraps me thus, yet 'tis not madness. Where's Antonio then? I could not find him at the Elephant, yet there he was, and there I found this credit, that he did range the town to seek me out, His counsel now might do me golden service, for though my soul disputes well within my sense, that this may be some error, but no madness, yet doth this accident and flood of fortune so far exceed all instance, all discourse, that I am ready to distrust mine eyes, and wrangle with my reason that persuades me to any other trust, but that I am mad, or else the lady's mad. Yet, if it were so, she could not sway her house, command her followers, take and give back affairs and their dispatch with such a smooth, discreet, and stable bearing, as I perceive she does. There's something in it that is deceivable, but here the lady comes.
Blame not this haste of mine. If you mean well, now go with me and with this holy man into the chantry by, there, before him, and underneath that consecrated roof, plight me the full assurance of your faith, that my most jealous and too doubtful soul may live at peace. He shall conceal it, whilst you are willing it, shall come to know what time we will our celebration keep according to my birth. What do you say?
I'll follow this good man and go with you, and having sworn truth, ever will be true.
And lead the way, good Father, and heaven so shine that they may fairly note this act of mine.
Clown, clown. Send in the clown. Jeff! Where the fuck is Jeff? Act 5, Scene 1. Act 5, Scene 1. Now, as thou lovest me, let me see his letter.
Good Master Fabian, grant me another request.
Anything.
Do not desire to see this letter.
This is to give a dog, and in recompense desire my dog again.
Belong you to the Lady Olivia, friends?
Aye, sir. We are some of the... We are some of her trappings.
I know thee well. How dost thou, my good fellow?
Truly, sir, the better for my foes, and the worse for my friends.
Just the contrary, the better for thy friends.
No, sir, the worse.
How can that be?
Marry, sir, thy praise me, and make an ass of me. Now my foes tell me plainly, I am an ass. So that by my foes, sir, I profit in the knowledge of myself, and by my friends, I am abused. So conclusions to be as kisses. If your 4 negatives make you 2 affirmatives, why then, the worse for my friends, and the better for my foes.
Why, this is excellent.
By my troth, sir, no, though it please you to be one of my friends.
Thou shalt not be the worse for me. There's gold.
But that would be double dealing, sir. I would, you could make it better. I would, you could make it another.
Oh, you give me ill counsel.
But your grace in your pocket, sir, for this once, and let your flesh and blood obey it.
Well, I will be so much a sinner to be a double dealer. There's another.
Primo, secondo. Titaro is a good play. And the old saying is, the third payroll, flex, it's a good shipping matter. Or the bowels of third Venice may put you in mind. 1, 2, 3.
Money out of me at this throw. If you will let your lady know I am here to speak with her, and bring her along with you, it may awake my bounty further.
Marry, sir, lullaby to your bounty, till I come again, I go, sir. But I would not have you to think that my desire of having is a sin of vivaciousness. But, as you say, sir, let your bounty take a nap. I will awaken anon.
Here comes the man, sir, that did rescue me.
That face of his I do remember well, yet when I saw it last... That word doesn't make any sense. It was besmeared as black as Vulcan smoke of war. A bobbling vessel was he captain of, for shallow draught and bulk unprizable, with which such scateful grapple did he make, with the most noble bottom of our fleet, the very envy of the tongue of loss, cried fame and honor on him. What's the matter? Your text reads some lines.
This is that Antonio that took the phoenix and her fraught from Candy. And this is he that did the tiger board, when your young nephew Titus lost his leg. Here in the streets, desperate of shame and state, in the private brabble did we apprehend him.
You did me kindness, sir, drew on my side, but in conclusion put strange speech upon me. I know not what 'twas but distraction.
Notable pirate, thou salt-water thief, what foolish boldness brought thee to their mercies, whom thou, in terms so bloody and so dear, hast made thine enemies?
Orsino, noble sir, be pleased that I shake off these names you give me. Antonio never yet was thief or pirate, though I confess, on base and ground enough, Orsino's enemy. A witchcraft drew me hither, that most ingrateful boy there by your side, from the rude seas enraged and foamy mouth, did I redeem, a wreck past hope he was. His life I gave him, and he did thereto add my love, without retention or restraint, all his in dedication. For his sake did I expose myself, pure for his love, into the danger of this adverse town. Drew to defend him when he was beset, where being apprehended, his false cunning, not meaning to partake with me in danger, taught him to face me out of his acquaintance, and grew a 20 years removed thing, while one would wink, denied me mine own purse, which I had recommended to his use not half an hour before.
How can this be?
When came he to this town?
Today, my lord, and for 3 months before. No interim, not a minute's vacancy, both day and night did we keep company.
The Countess, now heaven was on earth. For thee, fellow, thy words are madness. 3 months this youth hath tended upon me, but more of that anon. Take him aside.
What would my lord, but that he may not have, or it may seem service? Cesario, you do not keep promise.
Adam?
Just Olivia?
What do you say, Cesario? Good my lord.
My lord would speak, my duty wishes me.
If it be aught to the old tune, my lord, it is as fat and fulsome to mine ear as music.
Still so cruel.
So cunning, lord. Still so cunning, lord.
What to perverseness, uncivil lady, to whose innocent just altered my soul, faithful heart hath breathed that dear devotion hindered what I do.
Even what it please, my lord, that shall become it.
Should I not had I the heart to do it. Egyptians be appointed, kill with love, the jealousy that sometimes favors me. But this, since you condemn the garden past my faith, and that I hardly know the image that screwed you from my place in your favor, live you, marble-breasted tyrant, still. But this is your minion, whom I know you, and whom, heaven I swear, I tender dearly. Him, that fly, his crown and his master's pride. Come, boy, with me. My thought ripened mischief. I'll sacrifice the lamb that I do, to spite a raven within a dove.
And I must joke apt and willing to do the thousand would die.
Where goes Cesario?
After him, I love more than I desire in my life, more by hours than e'er I love life. Pain you wishes above, punish my painting of my.
I me, detested. How am I beguiled?
Does beguile you? Does do you wrong?
Hast thou forgot thyself? Is it so long? Call forth
Come away.
Whither, my lord? Cesario.
Husband.
Aye, husband. Can he that deny?
Husband, Sirrah.
Oh, my lord, not I.
Alas, it is the baseness of thy fear that thee strang propriety. Fear not, Cesario. Fortune's up. Be that thou so art, and then thou as great thou fearst. Oh, welcome, Father. Father, I charge thee, by thy reverence, here to unfold, lately we intended in darkness, what occasion now reveals, for 'tis ripe. What thou dost pass between thee and me.
The bond of love unturned by a mutual joinder of your hands, attested by holy course of lips, strengthened in change of your ring, and all the ceremony of this pact, sealed function by my since when my watch has told me, toward my grave, I have traveled but 2 hours.
O thou diddling cub, what wilt be, when hath sowed a glum thy cave, or will not else thy class quickly grow? If thine own shall be thine overthrow, farewell and take her, but directly thy feet, whether thou and I henceforth may never meet.
My lord, I do protest.
Oh, swear, hold little faith, though thou hast much fear. What's the matter?
He has broken my cross and has given me what he cost you. Oh God, your help, rather poor I would.
This, Seren.
The cattleman once was no, he took him for a he's the very dead incarnate rather.
My gentleman, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, Zeppelins, here he is. You took my head for nothing. And that I was set on to by Sir Toby.
Why speak to me? For hurt you. You drew your sword upon me without cause, but I bespake you fit and hurt you not.
The coxswain be hurt, you have hurt me. Think you said that bloody coxswain. Here comes Sir Toby Halfling, you shall heal more. But if he had been drunk, he would have killed your other day did.
How, gentlemen? House with you.
see surgeon
he sprung and or gone. His was set at 8.
Then he's a rogue, and a pleasure and I hate him rogue.
Away with who has made this habit then?
Mr. Toby, will be dressed.
Will you? An ass and a cock and a neck, a gull.
Get him to let his perfectly do.
Sorry, madam. I've heard your kinsman, but had it been another of my blood, I must have done no less with wit and safety. You have a strange regard on me, and by that I do perceive it hath offended you. Pardon me, sweet one, even for those we made each other but so late ago.
One face, one voice, one habit, and 2 persons. And that perspective, that is not.
Antonio! Oh, dear Antonio, how have the hours racked and tortured me since I have lost thee?
Sebastian, are you?
Fearest thou that, Antonio?
How have you made division of yourself? An apple cleft two is not more twin than these features. Which is Sebastian?
Most wonderful.
Do I stand there? I never had a brother. Nor can there be that beauty in my nature, here and everywhere. I had a sister, blind waves and surges of devourity. What kin are you to? What countryman? What name? What parentage?
Sebastian was my father. Sebastian, my brother, too. He suited to his watery twin. If spirits in both form and suit come to fright us.
A spirit I am indeed, but am in that dimension grossly clad, which from the womb I did participate. Were you a woman, as the rest goes even? I should my tears let fall upon your cheek, and say thrice welcome, drowned Viola.
My father had a mole upon brow.
And so had mine.
And died they when Viola from her birth for 13 years.
Oh, the record is live in my soul. He's indeed is mortal at that day that made my stir 13 years.
If nothing lets to make happy both, but this my masculine usurp higher, do not embrace me to each circumstance of place, time, fortune do cohere and jump, that I am Viola, which to confirm, I'll bring you to a captain in this town, where lie my maiden weeds, by whose gentle help I was preserved to serve this noble court. All the occurrence of my fortune since hath been between this lady and this lord.
So comes it, lady, you have been mistook. But nature to her bias drew in that. You would have been contracted to a maid, nor are you therein by my life deceived. You are betrothed both to a maid and a man.
Be not a maid. Right noble his blood. This be so, as yet the glass seems true. I shall share in the most happy wreck. Boy, thou hast said 1,000 times, thou never shouldst love woman like me.
And all those sayings will I overswear. And all those swearing keep as true as doth the ordered contented fire, severs day from night.
Give me thy hand, let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
The captain that did bring me first on shore hath my maiden's garments. He upon some action is now in Malvolio's suit, a gentleman and follower of my lady's.
He shall enlarge him. Fetch Malvolio his. Yet, alas, how I remember me. They say, poor gentleman, he's much distressed. A most extravagant frenzy of moon, from my remembrance clearly banished. How does he, sirrah?
Truly, madam, he holds speed but the star's end, as well as man in his case too. As here writ, letter to you. I should have given it to you today morning, But as madmen's apostles are no gospel, so it skills not much when they are delivered.
Open it and read it.
Look then to be well edified with the fool's delivers, the madman. By the Lord, madman.
How now, art thou?
No, madam, but read, madness. And your ladyship have it as all must allow.
Did I write wit?
So I do, madam, but to read wits is thus for prepend into and give.
Read it to you, sirrah.
By thy Lord, you wrong, and the world shall know it. Though you have put into darkness and given drunken cousin rule over me, yet I have the benefit of my senses as well as your ladyship. I have own letter that induced me to the semblance I put on, and with the world and the which I doubt to do much right, or to you him. Give me as you my duty a little thought of, speak out of my interest, use portfolio.
Did you write this?
This savors much of distraction.
See him delivered. Fabian, bring him hither. My lord so pleased thinks further thought on to think me as a sister as a wife. I shall crown thee on it, so please you at my house and at my proper cost.
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your master quits you, and for your service done him, so much against the metal of your sex, so far beneath your soft and tender breeding, and since you'd call me master for so long, here is my hand, you shall from time be your mistress.
A sister? You or she?
Is this the man?
I, lord, this same. How now, Malvolio?
Men have done me notorious wrong.
Malvolio, no.
Hey, you. Who's that letter? You must deny it as your hand. Right phrase. You can say no. Well, then and tell me, modesty of honor, while giving me such a favor, made me come sing and cross-guard to you to put yellow star to frown upon Sir Toby and the like people, and acting and in hope, why have you suffered me to be imprisoned, kept in a dark house by the priest who made the most gecken ever been played on? Why?
Malvolio, not my row. I confess like the character. A question, Maria's hand. How I do bethink she told me thou was and camest dealing and in such form which here you presupposed in the letter. Prithee, and this both to be passed upon grounds and authors thou shalt be both did of thine own cause.
Man, speak. Let no quarrel nor no become tainted of the present which I heard at. And hope it shall most confess. Myself and Toby's device of polio here upon some stuff parts we had against him. Maria writ her at such great importance, in record whereof he had I was a malice it was her pluck on love and revenge. If that the is be just that have on both hands.
Alas, poor fool, how have they thee?
Why, some of the stallion. Why, some are achieve great, and some greatness in them. I was once in this interlude. One, sir, to all one. By the Lord, I am not. But do you remember, why laugh you such a barren rascal? And you smiled, and thus well gig of bring in his vengeance.
I'll be running the whole path to you.
I've been most notoriously abused.
Pursue him and lead him to a peace. He hath not of the cap. When that is known in golden commence, a solemn nation shall be made arduous. So, me, sweet sister, will not part from so come, for you shall while you are man, but another habit seen, or so his mistress and his fancy queen.
When with the hay, ho, the wind and the rain, a foolish thing was but a toy, for the rain it raineth every day. But when I came to a man's estate, with a hay, ho, wind and the rain, not knaves and seamen shut their gate, for the rain it raineth every day. But when I came, alas, to wife, with a hay, ho, wind and rain, by swaggering cloud I never strive, for the rain it raineth every day. But when I came unto my bed, with a hey ho, wind and rain, with tossed pots still and drunken heads, for the rain it raineth every day. A great while ago, well the world begun, with a hey ho, wind and the rain. But that's all one, our play is done, and we'll strive to please you every day.
Jeff, man. I think I'd call that feedback.
Hey, good.
Beautiful.
Yeah, good.
It's always no.
I'm magically with the play.
Well, so what's up?
any Volio. Every single and so we did not understand.
They were like trying con, but they didn't doing. I think is what was going. I guess.
They hated he was a prude,
Your
and he kept
boyfriend talks about my often is comfortable.
Hey, Melville is dick.
I think we should listen, Chris. That's really easy.
Can you imagine up? Play a penny?
Other than red.
It was total massing must be like 8 hours of information.
I'm just
It was like 6. I do a music. I don't know if that's a good one. Jeff?
We should do a music.
I would do Rocky
Super
Horror.
Brave.
That'd be the we should do Rocky Horror.
Yeah. No,
Actually, I was waiting for Rocky Horror for a long time.
Me too. What?
Ashton passed it. Yeah.
On Monday.
We didn't always have to get to direct. Him and
Someone choreographed. Would anyone be willing to dance?
I can't even straight.
Okay, I'll be a featured dance.
Yeah.
Do some of this, spin around. Do it right now.
Have you go on with about
I have one jacket.
what?
Men's jacket.
Important done.
Let's just
Yeah.
it's like a Jeff Lynn show. Let's just like Jeff for I know.
Jeff sings the hit from your favorite, the color purple. I love you, dude.
Like a key of the song thing, just improvise. Like, she was awesome. She's like a legit singer, like I was I don't know.
So, hey, where's Mites tonight? What's the deal?
Isn't he at Jonathan Richmond thought?
Oh, I get the answer. He just.
Oh, it's to him to be at a Richmond concert when important is going on. Like, apparently to him a lot in life, but that's what. Peter actually him and go to Acid.
Oh, because the real is happening, right?
Right. Peter invited me, but like not I can't go anywhere. Me literally
Weekend with the
months rent together and like was busy.
partner.
Busy, so yeah. But, going to be, I guess, is precipitation, right? Like, oh god. the other.
You guys are just gonna come to the house and watch Repo Man.
Oh, I cuddle Zodiac, actually. Historical accuracy. That's how it goes.
He has beardy men. If I learned anything about him, it's that he's men with beards.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going employment agency, which I'm apparently for, and but I shouldn't have a going a place that has a name, you know.
Fair enough. I sure remember. I was like, last time I was walking with him, he was like, "Oh, now the hijack's coming on." So pretty much the same as with my mom.
Watching soccer with he like explains to me what it is. Like I literally tell you usually. Like, it's all really complicated at the same time as sport I can't tell what is going on. I throw a run out. But anyway, yeah, he's like doing this time like, oh, I've had ideas. I can't watching people.
Takes practice. To practice soccer a lot.
I can't do anything where you have to even watch it.
What?
Yeah, it's too much to learn to watch. Literally.
You did
much free time, right?
Really chill cricket. You everyone that you went for the first 6 months.
Actually, do most people play videos? I'm fucking you. Oh my God. Now read after act.
Yo, I'm gonna hit back. It was real.
Cool.
Times.
Good to see.
Someone adapted a version of the real HPN, just the musical of it.
Who would like ideally who would write score like elite gymnastics, right?
Yeah, but I mean the board is just like
yeah, just right. He score, but this is how we split up Merciel and SBC.
Who plays passport then?
SBC like bets his marriage against Garrett.
High stakes poker game.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. He does a lot of gambling. I don't know.
And then Garrett. Sound like a goddamn bandit.
I bought a lighter the other day, but I can't even find it. And I have all these pipes, and I
Okay,
can't light
this is
any.
the supermarket. How dare you?
It took like 12 time zones to put this show together. Like, some people from the entire Earth, and this is what we produce.
Yeah, I'm black. And actually, I'm black and gay.
That's just more proof of global socialism.
Totally sick. Absolutely incredible. Amazing stuff.
Think of all the technology that is required for this to happen. It's totally worth it.
The technology and the booze and all the liquor that made this happen. The technology and the liquor. All the
there's a
liquor
kind
they
of
need to
technology.
happen. Especially with me.
God bless techno liquor.
That's true.
Keep
Liquor
some
is
guy.
kind of a technology.